Hi everyone, my name is Jen Allen. Thank you for joining me today on Fitness with Jen Allen, focusing on a mat Pilates class where we'll use our own body weight as resistance and shift our body weight side to side, forward, back. It might be a shifting of an arm, a leg, hips, torso, and really feeling how that weight changes to challenge the core strength. We'll use the principles of Pilates of centering, control, and concentration, always moving fluidly. Really pay attention to the details and then always incorporate your breathing with all your moves. That helps connect the mind to the body. Let's go ahead and get started. You will need some floor space to begin as we challenge some balance, and then we'll get down to the mat. So make sure you've got some floor space where you can step forward a little bit. You're going to need to take one step forward as you space yourself in whatever space you have. Just make sure you've got a little bit of space in front of you. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your thighs. Roll that belly button in and under and roll all the way up, rolling the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down to your thighs. Round under and roll all the way up that vertebrae. Taking a deep breath in again. Exhale down to your thighs. Round under and roll up and shoulders back. One more time, take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down to your thighs. Round under and roll up, rolling those shoulders back into place. Make fists with your hands, put them behind your low back. Support the back, open up the chest and the chin. And then exhale as you release down to your legs and warm the spine as you roll up. Make those fists and put them behind that low back. Open up the chest. And then release down to your thighs. Roll back up the vertebrae and roll back with those shoulders. Reach the arms above your head. Lengthen and pull your shoulders down. Reach one arm up and then the other as you feel the side of your body warming. Breathing, fluidly moving smoothly, and then make this a little bigger. As you start to reach up, circle around the side to reach up, always supporting with those core strength muscles. Take that one more time on each side. And as you bring both arms up, hold, bring your arms around the side. Take your right foot and just step forward, shift your weight into that foot, come back. Same leg again, forward and shift back. It's as if you're trying to run and you stop that momentum. Weight forward, come back, strengthen, and one more. As you come forward, hold and reach both arms higher and just down at your sides and lower as you just lift and lower into that lunge. Good, take that one more time, and as you come up, hold. Lift that front heel up and down. Back heel is already elevated into that forced arch position. Front heel up and down, hold up. Now just shift your chest forward a little, and back a little, and forward, and back, and again, and back. Trying to stay up on those toes one more time. Actually shift into one foot back and forward. Shifting the body weight from foot to foot to foot to foot, and then center and release the heel. Shift your whole chest forward as if you're trying to touch the floor. Bring your body back up. Shift down as if you're going to touch the floor and come back up. Shift forward, come back up. One more time. Now from here, instead of leaning forward, go all the way down to touch the floor, dropping the back knee all the way up with the arms. All the way down, and focus more on the back knee dropping rather than the chest coming forward. All the way up, and one more time, all the way down, all the way up. From here, just drop your arms, push off that front foot, come back to a knee, and shift forward. Knee, good. Start to open up those arms to the side, and come forward. Open to the side, come forward. Two more. And on this next one, come up and find balance, hold. Now take those arms in a circle above your head. Bring your hands into your chest. Circle down, around, up, and into the chest. Two more. One more time, focusing that balance on that standing leg. And as you come in, center, hold. Release your foot, release the arms, take the left foot, step forward into a lunge, step back. Left leg again. Take those running arms Stop the momentum as you come forward and take that one more time. Good. On the next one, hold forward and just bring your arms a little higher and a little lower, dropping that back knee into the lunge and down and out nice and smooth. Take it one more time. Good. From there, back foot's already up, front heel goes up and down, up and down. Engage up and down. This time, hold the heel up. Just a little bit of shifting forward and backwards with the torso. Try to keep both heels up, toes to floor. Control that movement. And take that one more time. Now actually shift weight from foot to foot, from front foot to back foot. Rocking backwards and forwards on your body weight. And take it one more time and center hold. Lower the heels. And now bring your whole chest forward to touch the floor. And bring the chest back up. Chest forward and up. Chest forward and up. One more time. Now a little different here where you bend the back knee, drop as low as you can to touch the floor, all the way up to reach, all the way down to touch, all the way up to reach. 2 more. One more time. And as you come up, just bring your arms to your side. Push off the front leg, bring the knee back into the chest, land on it forward, into the chest. Shift back with your arms to the side and come forward. Find the control on the up and forward. As you do 2 more, and the last one, hold, balance, settle. Whoa. There we go. Take the arms up into the chest. All the way down, around. You get me, mistakes at all. I never edit my classes. It's a one run, as if I were teaching you live. And bring them in. So I got all those wobbles today too. As you bring it up, into the chest, hold. Good. Step forward into your place, into a squat, reach forward, and then just stand up. Toes forward, parallel, sit back, and come up, reach forward, and lift. One more time. Good. On the next one, sit back, but bring the right knee up when you stand. Shift back, left knee up when you stand. Squat, right knee, and left knee on the next one. Now this next one, you're going to hold that right knee up, find your balance, hold. Reach both arms forward right from your chest. Think of a figure 8 with your arms to the right, just your arms, as you challenge the balance of your stable leg by moving the arms. One more. Come back to the center with your arms and hold. Now think of a figure 8 with your knee only, out and in, so you're drawing it through the hip socket. And one more. Bring it back to center, re-engage. Arms are going to go one way, knee goes the other in a figure 8 pattern, oppositionally. So all this movement on top of your stable leg. 2 more. 1 more. Find a nice center to finish and release your leg down. Go into your squat, reach forward, lift your left knee, find your balance. Bring both arms forward, and in a figure 8 with just the arms to the left and to the right. Challenge the stability with the movement. Center the arms and do the same thing with your knee and your hip in a figure 8 motion. Finish and hold your center. Now in opposition, legs and arms in your figure 8. Try to get 4 figure 8s in without bringing that foot down. Take it 1 more time. And as you finish, settle and go down into your squat, reach forward. Lift your arms up high and take your right toe to the side, but actually turn that right toe slightly outward. Pull your right elbow to your right knee, touch. Find the lift in between, and as you pull down with the right, lift your left arm up. Good. Take that 1 more time. Now left arm pulls across to the right knee. Reach up. Pull across, reach up. center. One more. Now alternate the right elbow and then the left. Right, left, right, left. Find that center in between one more time. Right and left. Good. Go into the squat, reach forward. Come up with both arms above your head. Take your left toe to the side and rotate slightly outward. Left elbow to left knee, reaching the right arm higher every time you pull the left elbow down. So feel the right side of your body reach, left arm pulls. Good. Now take that right arm to the left knee. Rotate, lift, rotate, lift, pull, lift. One more. Now alternate. Left elbow, right knee. Left elbow, right knee. Two more. And one more time. Good. Go into your squat, reach forward, bring the arms up, and this time take your right toe to the side, facing front. Position one, arms up, toe side. Cross your right foot over the left thigh and open the arms, position two. Reach forward and sit back with your hips, and then keep your leg there as you open up. Four positions, toe out, reach up, toe across, sit back, reach forward, open the arms, out to the side, across, reach, open. One more time, lift, cross, reach, give me a nice finish as you open the arms and release the leg and the arms down. Reach forward in a squat, bring your arms above your head, lift, take your left toe to the side, shoulder blades down. Cross your foot over your thigh, open your arms. Reach forward, sit back. Open the arms and take your toe to the side, reach up. Cross, reach forward, open it, touch your toe, lift up. Cross, reach, open, lift. One more time. Sit back, open it, reach, hold. Good. Release. Step to the edge of your mat on one side. We're going to go out to some plank work. So step right on the edge. Take a nice big deep breath. And as you exhale, bring your chin down. Soften your knees. And only walk about halfway out. So your hips will still be in the air. Lift your heels so your weight is forward on your upper body. And then turn your fingertips in. Remember, we're working with shifting body weight. So drop your head so it's neutral neck. And bend your elbows, bringing your head down toward your hands. Push the floor away, lengthen your arms. Keep it on your toes so your weight is in your upper body. Two more of those. So you're doing a little push-up here for the shoulders and the lats. The next time you go down, double pulse the arms. 1, 2, and extend, lengthen. 1, 2, and extend, lengthen out of it. Two more. Pulse, pulse, and extend. One more time. Pulse, pulse, and extend. Now as you bring your arms forward, start to lower your pelvis, walking your hands forward into your plank position. Head needs to be a little higher than your hips, and a lot of people do it the opposite way. So you want to get that head forward, shoulders loop back in your plank. From here, now pull your hips up into the pike, and your arms center, head dropped between them. Come back to the plank, bringing the head forward, shifting weight. Then engage and pull up and bring your head between the arms. Lower to plank. And now shift up, and we're going to add on. Sit a little more back into the heels, into more of a squat. Then shift into the plank forward. Then lift your hips high. Sit back into the squat. Shift into the plank. Think of the details of each move, and then pull up into the pike. One more time, sit back. Shift forward to plank. Lift up into the hips. As you hold the pike, take your right foot and extend it as high as you can to the ceiling. Again, shifting body weight of that right leg a little bit out to the side, and notice how it works the arms and the core. Bring it back up to the top. Shift it over to the side. It can be small, it can be big. And back up to the center. 2 more times on that side. Bring it back up to the middle. 1 more time, out to the side. Shifting the leg weight back up to the center. Bring that leg back in. Hips up high. Bring it forward to the plank. Lift back up to the pike. Take the left leg and extend it as high as you can. Then shift that leg out to the left side of you. Challenge your arm strength and back up. Remember, arms are part of the core. Out to the side and back up. So core muscles run through shoulder joint and hip joint. Upper body just as important in the core as the lower. Take it 1 more time out to the side. Bring it up to the top. Let the leg float down. Bend into your squat. Shift forward to the plank. Lift up to the pike. Now drop your knees and take a quick little rest as you pull your hips back. Come up onto hands and knees. And shift down onto the right elbow. The left hand still connected to the mat. So as we go down to the elbow, we're going to asymmetrically shift more into the right side than the left. And with the left hand on the floor, right elbow down, extend your left leg back and then up a little higher. Okay, so again, you feel a little asymmetrical in the upper body. Lower the toe and lift back up. As you engage the center or the core center and then move the leg, you feel the challenge going into the core. 1 more and bring the leg up. Now take it off to the side. Come back to the middle. Out to the side. Come back to the middle. Out to the side. Come back to the middle. 1 more. Good. On the next one, bend your knee and pull it towards your elbow. Kick straight back. Pull it towards the elbow. Don't rush the move. Feel how the weight shifts and it challenges the core. 2 more. And 1 more time to the elbow and kick straight back. Little change. As you bring it to the elbow this time, kick to the side of you. Knee, that's so much harder. Weight of the leg to the side of you. Notice how that right arm is getting a lot of this work. 1 more. And as you take the leg to the side of you, leave it there and touch your toe down and up. 3 more. Down and up. 2 more. And up. 1 more time. Down and up. Now take your foot up and over to the other side and turn your head and your torso. Up and over, back out to the side and turn your head and torso to look at the foot. Up and over and look. Up and over and look. Up and over, look. And last one, up and out to the side and look. Bring your knee in, release it back. As you transition now to your left elbow with your right hand to the mat. I'll turn side so you can see me a little bit better. Shifting the right leg back and slightly up. Now lower down to the floor and lift back up. Lower down to the floor and lift back up. Lower down, lift it back up, and 1 more time down and up. Now take that right leg and kick it off to the side of you. Bring it back to the middle. Out to the side. And bring it back to the middle. Out to the side. Bring it back to the middle. 1 more time to the side. 1 more time to the middle. Bring your elbow and knee together. And then kick straight back. Pull it to your elbow, contracting the waistline. Kick straight back, contracting the glutes. Pull in. Push back. 1 more time in. And 1 more time straight back with a little change. Bring it to the elbow and this time kick off to the side of you. Bring it into the elbow, kick to the side. 2 more. Feeling that upper body as you shift the weight of your leg. Take it out to the side and hold. Take your toe down and up. Toe down and toe up. 2 more. 1 more time. Now the toe goes up and over, crossing the leg. Turn your head to look at the foot. Up and over out to the side. Turn your head and torso. Up and over and look. Up and out and look. 1 more time. Up and over to look. Up out to the side to look. Bring the knees into the chest. Sit back into child's pose and reach forward, releasing the tension. Bring both elbows now down to the mat. Keep your knees in very close and tuck your toes. Lift both knees up off the ground. Okay, your feet are in close for this Shiva squat type position. Pick your right foot up off the floor. Everything's in close and contracted. With your head going towards your arms to work the triceps, kick that leg as high as you can. Bring your head forward and down and extend your bottom leg, then bend and back into the Shiva squat contraction. Extend to lengthen, triceps, pull in, front shoulder, little bit of chest, extend, triceps. Pull in, using your body weight to work the arms. 1 more. And as you come in, release and come down. Come back onto your elbows. Tuck your toes. Lift both knees up off the ground as you work those tricep muscles of the arms in front. Pick up your left foot. Keep your right foot in close. Everything's contracted deep, then extend out of it and lengthen, bringing your head forward to your hands. Contract in, and then extend, bringing your head down. Pull in, extend. 1 more time in, 1 more time extend, and bring everything in and down. Release, sit back, and relax your arms. Coming now to an elbow plank. Pull your elbows to the mat. Walk your feet back and tuck your toes. And then shift your head forward and your pelvis down. Pull your shoulders back and then just rock your body weight forward and backwards. It's called the saw. As you saw forward and back, you feel the abdominals, the triceps, the legs. Now center and make a fist with both hands. Take your right hand, put the palm to the mat, shift into your left elbow, and then come down. Shift now into the right elbow, left hand touches, come back down. Shifting weight. Come back down, shift weight again, and come back down. Now, turn your pelvis towards the right, where your left hip bone is closer to the mat, and then go down and push up. 3 more of those. Push up, right into that side oblique, and lift. 1 more time. Turning your pelvis the other way so that the right hip bone is closer. Lower the hip, pull up. Lower the hip, pull up. 2 more. Pull up. Last one. And pull up. Release, pull in. And let's give it a little rest for a second as you relax your arms. Good job. That upper body core sometimes can feel very weak, but again, still a very big, important part of your core training. Come into a seated position with your feet now in front. I'll angle myself a little bit here so you can see me and not completely turn forward or sideways. Open up your chest, hands behind your legs, pull back. Get the tailbone under so you really feel the hollowing out of the belly. But be careful not to completely contract your shoulders. Now relax the hip flexors and reach forward with your hands up. Palms are tight, bring your elbows in close. Bouncing the arms 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. To the right side, pull up. Tight, 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 tight. To the center, 8 times. 8, 7, 6. Try to relax the front of your thighs. To the left, go pull, pull, tight, hands, center, the stabilization 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 to twist, 2, 3, 4. And center, 2, 3, 4 to twist. In 2 counts, pulse, pulse, and up. Pulse going to singles, down, up, down, up. Now before you come to release, take your hands on top of each other and pull left, right, elbows wide. Try it again to use your abdominal strength, not just your hip flexors. Now like a little bounce at the hip, up and over, up the hip, up and over the hip, up and over, up and over, and over. Open your knees to release the hip flexors and release the back forward. Let the head come out from there. And then sit up nice and tall, bringing your feet to the floor. Reach forward and thumbs extended, pull back. Now, this could feel very small, but it's very deep. Tailbone under. So you feel the hollowing of the abdominals, belly button imprints the spine. Now bring your elbows to a bent position. It kind of feels like a karate chop or a goalpost. Now cross the right arm high, middle, and then across low and back to the middle center. Left arm reaches high, middle, low to center. High, middle. Try to relax again the hip flexors and just put your heels to the mat. And one more time each direction. High, middle, low. Last time. High, middle, low. Open up your knees and release over the top. Extend your head out forward. And then lift yourself back up and bring your elbows now to the mat behind you. As you put your feet against the floor, extend your right leg long and keep your left knee bent. Now posture is super important here. Again, you're working the upper core as much as the lower core. So if I slouch, I'm losing that work that happens in the posture. You want to feel like you're pushing your chest up. As you open up your chest, you squeeze back into your shoulder blades, and you want to hold that position elevated without dropping your head back. Extending your right leg, kick up, but don't touch the floor on the way down. So working into quadricep, hip flexor, low tummy, control the momentum and feel the weight of the leg. Now take it out to the side of you, and then bring the inner thigh back in. Open to the side, pull back in. Open to the side, look at your posture muscles in your chest, and now alternate these two moves with an up, down, and then a side out. Without going fast, without momentum, just feel the muscles move the leg. Up and down, and side to side, one more time. Up and down, without letting the foot touch, in a circle. Kick up, open, around, pull in. Hip socket mobility is super important. If we do not use the mobility in the hips, we lose that ability. Now reverse it. So hips can get super tight if we don't put the range of motion to the hip socket. You'll notice when you swing out, the inner thigh pulls it up. Also, the abdominals are assisting. As you bring that leg now in, bend it and extend the left leg forward. Chest pushes up. Now kick your leg up, don't touch on the way down. Lift up, a nice flow as you go from one move to the other, but you're always thinking about and concentrate on the move with control. Now it's going side, open out, so we don't rush it. There's an energy about it, but there's also a deep, concentrated control effort. One more. Now put these together. Kick up and down, and then out to the side and pull back in. Kick up and down, and open to the side. And lift up, and open, and one more time, up, and open. Now in a circle, it goes up, open the hip socket, swing it back in. Up, and try not to move the rest of the body, but isolate it right to the hip socket and the leg. One more, keep the chest lifted, and reverse the circle direction. Swing open, up, open. 2 more. 1 more. And as you bring your knees in, release, push up, and open your thighs and release. Extend the head forward and lengthen, and then lift up. Oftentimes when we're starting Pilates work, the movement becomes the focus and we forget about the stabilization. We start to think about what is she doing, what does it look like, what is the shape, what is the motion. And as the more you do Pilates, the deeper the work becomes in the deeper core muscles and the more you discover about how you're working them. So you can kick your leg out and realize, oh yeah, I did use that inner thigh. Or yes, I did feel that in that core. This YouTube channel came about because all of my classes at the gym wanted something if they needed to go on vacation or if they missed a class for some reason, they wanted a way to find my classes. When I do a class like this, I actually teach it all week long and encourage them to come all 5 or 4 days and repeat the same moves throughout the week. And then the next week I do something new. So when I'm putting content out, it's a lot of times for my classes. I know a lot of you aren't in my classes and now have the ability to do work with me. But it wasn't built on making money or an Instagram influencer. I make nothing from this channel. However, it is to get content out for my students wherever they may be. If you are doing this class for the first time and it just seems on the surface, go back and do it again. And then go back and do it again and see what you can discover each time you come to this class. Every time you try one of my classes, know that my classes at the gym are doing it all week long, sometimes 4 times a week. And then see what you can learn about it every time so it becomes a deeper practice rather than just on the surface. As I say that, we move on now. We want to move a little bit forward on the mat. We will be rolling backwards like a ball. Put your hands under your thighs and open up your chest. Lean back a little and then put your toes to the mat where you are balanced, open postured, and strong. When you roll back, that's the easy part. When you come up, you want to hold still. Roll back into the move, come up and hold still. Roll back, come up, toes to floor, hold. And then roll back again, so you're not falling back, hold. Now change the position, bringing your toes up and squeeze your knees closer together. Now roll back and come up to that position and engage with your chest open. Roll back again, come up, engage, hold. Again, hold. Change the position now to your hands, reaching forward. Roll back, come up, engage, hold still. Roll back, come up, engage, hold still. One more. And hold. Now bounce your hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back, come up, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll back, come up, and hold. Now put your hands together. Slice the hands to the right, your knees go to the left, and then switch, and then roll back. Release, come up, hands together, go the other way. Left with the hands, then right, then roll back, then come up, and hold. Now grab hold of those lower legs. Again, if you're contracted, it's hard to balance. Think posture up and extend your legs higher. Bend, roll back, come up, and hold. Extend higher, lower, release, come up, and hold. One more time, higher, lower, release, hold. Last part, called an open leg rocker. First of all, open the legs. If you have the flexibility to go a little higher and the strength, it takes both. Pilates kind of falls under the strength category, not just flexibility. It requires a lot of strength. That's what you'll come back to, whether it's bent, a little higher, or fully extended. Roll back into the open leg rocker, come up, find balance by pushing the chest forward, and then roll back, open leg rocker. Last one, roll back, come up to the open leg rocker, hold there. Bend your knees, let the knees fall open, and relax over the top. As you lift your head, turn over onto one hip into a side movement. As you're coming down, you let your head rest completely on your arm on this one, and I don't care which side, we'll get them both. Pull both knees in front. I mentioned how this Pilates channel started. It actually started with a man that's wanted to film some classes, so when he traveled, he could, and he's a filmer, he's a producer. So I let him film my classes. You'll notice the very first ones are at the gym. Then COVID hit, and I was just pushing content out to my students and anyone else who wanted to join. Now my channel has taken off. But again, this is something that is just on the side for me, that I just really enjoy putting my classes out to whoever needs them. So it's not super fancy. There's no timer. There's no editing. You get me just the way I am. And it's the class I taught last week at the gym. Now it's online for you. As you bring your knees forward, so I appreciate your support as this channel has taken off. But again, the whole purpose is just to get content and classes out to you so that you can feel like you're getting some good Pilates training. As you pull your belly button in, put your other hand in front, which is super important because it's going to help cross the internal oblique. Starting with your top leg, just open the hip socket and close it back to the front. So again, we've got that hip socket mobility. And bring it back to the front and open and close. And one more time, open and close. As you open it, hold and extend the leg as high as you can. Stretch long, bring it in and forward. Again, the focus is on shifting body weight. You're using your leg to work abdominals and hip and leg. Good. On the next one, little change, open the knee, extend, and then let the foot fall forward. Bend your knee, open it, and extend the leg, and then let that leg fall forward. Bend your knee, open the knee, kick up, and let it fall forward one more time. And as you let it fall forward, hold. Now from the side of the hip, pull up and forward. And pull up. So using the side of the hip strength, abdominal strength, pull and forward. Take it one more time up and one more time to the front. Now figure 8, forward and circle backwards. And forward and circle backwards. And forward and circle back. And one more time forward and circle. Now bring both knees together right in front of the belly button. Push down really hard with that hand in front and pull your belly button in. Then lift both knees up. If you look at what's happening in your waistline, you're rotating. Pull back down to the floor. Push across, pull in, rotate by pulling the knees up and bring it back down. Push down, pull in, lift up. And release back down. One more time, but this time push, pull, lift, and keep your knees up, both of them. Top knee, open, close. Notice that the abdominal strength is keeping both legs up, but only one leg is moving. One more time, open, close. Release both knees down. Now come up onto the elbow of that arm. Put it right under your ear and shoulder and push the floor away. Then take your top leg up and hold it. And take your bottom leg out and extend it. Now again, positioning is more important than movement in Pilates. So you want to position your posture up. Feel the love handle on the side of your oblique and bring your bottom leg up and down. Try not to move the torso, but just isolate a lift of your leg. One more time. Now as you bring the leg down, cross the other leg over the ankle and reach your hand out. Before you move legs, lift your posture. Both legs come together, up to the hand, and lower back down. Up to the hand, lower back down. Up and down, and one more. Up and down. Good. Now, lower yourself all the way down again onto your hand with your other hand in front, legs fully extended. Take both legs and lift up and down. So you're working from the oblique muscle. Lift up and down. Lift up again and down one more time. Now, lifting the head and the torso. Also, lift legs, torso, head, and come down. So you're lifting from the side approach, lift in what we call the oblique crunch. Pull, lift, and lower. One more. Pull, lift. Okay, this is going to get twice as big. Lift your legs, lift your torso, pull all the way up into a pike position. Hand is still across and lower down. Remember that hand reaching across helps the oblique muscle to engage internally. And lower with control all the way to your side. Two more. Pull and lower. And one more time. Pull and lower. Bend your knees. Come back up onto that elbow and put it right underneath your ear. From here, take your top hand and reach up to the ceiling. Then push down with your shoulder and up with your hips. Now I'm going to give you the option. You're going to be lowering and lifting your hips. You can do it on your knees. You can do it with one leg, or you can do it on both legs. From the reach up, push the floor away, lower the hip, push out. Lower the hip, push away. Lower the hip, push it away. One more time. Lower and push. Bring your knees in to release. Roll yourself over to the other hip and swing your legs around. Start with your head all the way down and bring your knees right in front of you with your other hand reaching across. Starting with the top leg, just open and close your knee at the hip socket. Rotate, open. Rotate, open. One more time. Good. On the next one, open the knee. Extend the legs straight up. Quadricep extension in and forward. So again, think more about strength than flexibility. And when you kick your leg, you're extending through your quadricep. Lengthen, in, and a little change. Open, kick, bring the leg forward and bend. Open, kick, drop forward and in. Open, kick, forward and in. One more. Open, kick, forward, stay right there. Keep your legs straight and lift higher and lower. Notice you work the hip, that's obvious. Where else are you feeling it? That's where I talk about the more you do it, the more you discover that's going on in the contraction. Now figure 8, that foot forward and backwards. And forward and backwards. So what more do you feel from the inside out? And one more time, forward and backwards. Good. Now bring both knees in, put them together, kind of pull them up. Push down pretty hard with that hand, pull in really tight with the tummy, and then lift both knees at the same time up off. Release back down. Push down, pull in, pull up, and release down. Push down, pull in, lift up, and come down. One more time. Push down, pull in, lift up, and lower. This time those legs are going to stay up. Push, pull, lift. Now top leg, open, close. Notice the abdominal strength required to keep both of those legs up. And you've got one more. Lift, lower, release, down. Good. From here, come up onto your elbow. Push the floor down and away and extend your top leg up. Take your bottom leg, extend long, and then again, push your posture up. Now take your bottom leg to the top leg. Lower, down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. Take both legs down, but cross the ankles, hand out, and lift posture. Both legs at the same time. Pull. 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 One more time. Pull. Now lower yourself all the way back down on the arm. Keep your legs fully extended, hand in front, and start with both legs at the same time, coming up. Lower down. Both legs come up and lower down. Both legs come up, lower down. One more. Lift. Okay, now just the head and the shoulder. With the legs up from the side and come down. Head, torso, legs, come down. Feel the squeeze each time. So you're not just going through the motions and trying to get them accomplished, but feeling the journey to get there. Okay, big one, big pike, all the way up. Legs, torso, push with the arm reaching across, come down. These are some of the best core exercises because they engage so many core muscles at the same time. Arms, legs, obliques, back, and abdominals. And as you come down, hold. Good. From there, bring your elbow back to the mat, bending your knees. Other hand reaches high. Push the floor away so you don't hurt your neck, and then lift your hips up. Remember, you're going to lower and lift your hips here, and you can do that on your knees, 1 foot extended or 2 feet out. Lower the hips, push away, lift. Lower, push away, lift. 2 more. Push away and lift. 1 more time. Push away and lift. As you bring your hips down, bend. Choose a leg to keep in front and take the other leg back behind you. As you sit into that position, lift up with your head, posture, and arms. Shoulders roll back. Think of the leg that you have in front and drop your elbow and then shoulder and head down, under, over. Feel the weight of the body as you lift up. Now take that other arm across the chest with rotation. Down. Lift, reach across. Your legs are your base of support. Stabilizing, motion on top of the legs, using the waistline, pull yourself up and rotate, and come back down. I'm going to take you a little faster, keep it smooth, lift and pull, come down. Don't forget about the arm reaching under. Last 2. Again, body weight resistance challenges the core. Finish it, and release to the other leg. Bring your arms out, head up, posture up. Drop the shoulder down closest to your knee, other arm over the top. Pull up, under, reach across, twist. Pull down, and then up, reach across, twist. Down and under, up and reach across. 1 more time, go down, under, up, reach across, hold. Little faster. Go down, pull up, go down, pull up. 2 more, down, pull up. Last one, go down and up and release. Good. Come to a seated position. Extend your legs in front, bring the arms above your head as we get ready to roll down and back up. Legs close together, push down, belly button comes in, sucks in, imprints the spine, lowers down 1 vertebrae at a time, brings the arms over your head. As you bring your body up again, push your feet down, brace the core, lift. Arms come over your head. I was telling my classes, I was teaching this class last week, if you have been with me for years, I've got students that have been with me for 30 years and they want a bigger challenge, keep your hands closer to your ears. If you need a little more leverage, bring your arms a little more forward. So lengthening lever can challenge intensity. If you're coming up and you want more challenge, keep your arms closer to your ears rather than reaching forward. Roll all the way down and stay down. Now bend your knees and place your hands underneath your hips to support the pelvis. Knees to chest, extend the legs as high as they will go. This can be done without a straight leg, so again, don't worry about your flexibility, but if you have it, extend it. Then drop in a circle to the right, all the way down and around to the left and up, and reverse it. Weight of the legs, challenging the core, down, around, and up. The details, don't just make circles with the legs, feel what the circles are doing to the powerhouse at your center. 1 more time each direction. And last one. As you bring your legs back around, bring your knees into your chest and bring your hands just to the side of your hips. Create a 90-degree angle at your knees by pushing the feet more forward so they're right over your hip bones with the knees, and you already feel your low tummy going down to the back. Tabletop the toes gently in touch and come right back up to tabletop. Gently touch, and that's a low tummy move, and come back up with your head down. Again, those are details that are super important. I try to give you as many details as I can. And down. Now, find that tabletop, and you're going to go the other direction. From the tabletop, feet go to ceiling. Don't throw them over your head. Push down with your hands, up with your hips, feet to the ceiling. Come back to the tabletop every time. Up, feet, in, tabletop. In, feet, and one more. Putting these two moves together with the tabletop in between, touch your toes, tabletop, hips, tabletop, toes, tabletop, hips, tabletop. Two more. Hips up. One more. Don't forget the tabletop in the middle. Hips, find the tabletop and finish. Open the arms out to the side, bring your knees to your chest. Let your knees fall to the right, but don't touch the floor, and extend the lever of your legs as long as they will go. Bring your knees back in and center. As you pull to the left, right shoulder blade down, extend as long as your legs will go. Pull in and center. A lot of oblique work today. And extend. Pull into center. One more. Now, a little change on the next one as your knees go to the right, extend and hold. Keep your legs straight, anchor the shoulder. Pull the legs up over the top, to the left, let them fall, hold. Engage, lift, over the top, and hold. Pull up over the top, and hold. One more, up over the top, and hold. Bring your knees to your chest, arms over the head, extend both legs straight up. Lift your torso, arms, head, shoulders touch your legs. When you come down, open the legs to straddle. Find your inner thighs as you pull up, up, up. Open, open, open. Inner thigh, low tummy abdominals, and open. Little faster but smooth. Lift and open, lift, open. Bring the shoulders up to open one more time. Up to open, bend your knees, put your hands behind the back of your head. Look at your knees and lift your toes just high enough to see them over your knees. Open your knees to a diamond shape where your toes are together, knees are open, pelvis is the bottom. As you bring your head and shoulders up, try to meet the elbows to the knees, and if you can't touch them, bring your legs in closer. Leave the legs there, lower the shoulders. Come up, touch the elbows. Legs stay there, lower the shoulders. The legs are going to work the inner thighs just by holding the diamond position. Pull up and down. On the next one, come up and squeeze your knees and your elbows inward. Open, leave your legs there, lower the shoulders. Up, in, open, lower shoulders. Toes are touching the whole time. Here, one more. On the next one, come up and squeeze your knees and elbows in, lower and open. In and squeeze, lower to open. Up and squeeze, lower to open. One more time and hold. Take your right elbow to that right knee, back down to the left knee. Again, inner thighs are holding those knees open in the diamond shape. Toes are a little higher, and you should feel inner thighs engaging as you're working the obliques. One more on each side. As you bring your feet to the floor, let your knees fall open. Keep your hands behind your head. Scoop out and hollow out the pelvis, pulling and imprinting the spine. Leave your pelvis there as you lift and lower the shoulders. Little different position. It's not a diamond. It's more of a frog-shaped position. Pelvis engaging, almost feeling tucked under. Keep your shoulders up. Now lift your feet, but on the way down, don't touch the floor. Lower half of the body pulling up to hollow out the abdominals, shoulders off the floor to hover. One more with the feet. Now with the upper body and the lower coming together, then open and hover. Pull together, open to hover. Pull together, open to hover. One more. As you hover, hold. Now take the right elbow to the right knee and then go all the way to the left. And you're going to pull the knees towards your elbow and your elbow towards your knees. And again, and one more time. As you center, release down. Okay, we're going to go into our series of 5, which means we are getting close to the end. I always do a series of 5 somewhere, and it's time to do it now. Bring your knees into your chest. This series of 5, I won't add anything fancy. Everything will be the basic series of 5 without a break in between. Transitions will be part of the series, and we'll only do 4 of every exercise. Double leg stretch. Bring the knees to the chest, chest up, chin forward. Feel the abdominals lifting you. Extend arms overhead, legs long, extend 1, pull in. Remember, we're going to do 4 of everything. Extend, lengthen, so make each one count, pull in, because you won't do very many. Here's number 3, pull in, and you've got the last one of these. Without releasing your shoulders or your head, pull in and up. Extend one leg forward to straight, the other one at the chest, don't let the foot touch. Now use your abdominals and lift. Drop the chin, switch legs without dropping shoulders. 1 and 1. Go 2 and 2. It's about lifting to feel the abdominals, not the legs. Breathe, and last one. If your neck is tense, drop the chin. Stay right there. Extend your leg higher and lift you up. Drop the chin, scissor the legs. 1 and 1. 2. Breathe in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Here's 3 and 3. Last one, 4 and 4. Both legs up, both hands behind head, but shoulders still up. Drop the feet forward for double straight leg stretch. Pull back up. 1. Drop the feet forward. Lift up. 2. Push forward. Lift up. 3. And 1 more time. Going right into a crisscross. Pull the knee in. Cross the elbow. 1. Switch sides. 1. Go 2 and 2. Go 3 and 3. Last one. 4 and 4. Reach out long over your head. Legs extend. Last move of the day. Going into our teaser from this position. Now, when we did our roll up, I told you to bring your arms forward to lift up if you need help. We're going to use that to help us. As you bring your legs up into the V position, it can be a boat, which is bent knees, or straight legs and straight arms. Bring your head up and your shoulders and reach forward. Brace the belly into your back. And now lift your feet and your arms and your body to the V. This can be bent position or straight. Come down, and we will do that 3 more times. Bring the arms forward, head, shoulders, brace belly, lift legs. They can be bent or straight. Lower down, and 2 more. Pull forward, lift up. That is strength. That is so much strength and less flexibility. So again, a lot of people think, I'm not flexible to be to Pilates. You have to be strong and hold. Nice work today. Give it a nice big stretch. Then roll over onto one hip and grab hold of your top leg in your top hand, pulling it behind you. Bottom leg can be bent or straight, but the top leg you want to push downward with your foot so that your arm also stretches as well as the front of the thigh. I'll give you a couple stretches today. Kind of didn't mean to go off on that tangent. I've had a few comments that I just wanted to address. Just wanted you to know my purpose for this, again, isn't about editing, making it fancy. It's about my little home gym, trying to get content out to students. Extend the leg out, and then just flex and point. In fact, when you have a virtual class like this, sometimes the music is super expensive that you can use to buy. During COVID, they gave us a few CDs at a pretty low cost. So I just use them in the background. Don't worry so much about music as much as flow. And then reverse the circle of your foot. Then bend your knee. Bring it down. Bring your knees a little more in front and open up just the arm with your hand extended behind you. This has been such an experience for me, a positive experience. It's been so fun to meet people and have conversations with people all over the world. So again, thank you. This little tiny channel of mine that started out so little has gotten a lot bigger than I expected. Just let that hand roll up and down. So I send lots of love to you as I continue to try to get some of the classes online for you. Now from here, just let your chest open, pull back, and look up at the ceiling with both arms out to the side. And then just turn yourself all the way over onto your tummy. When you put your elbows to the mat, lift your chest, your head, but pull your shoulders down. That's a great abdominal stretch right there. You should feel a lot of stretch going through the pubic bone all the way up into the chest, rib cage, belly. Now as you lower to the other side, you can just either turn backwards or swing yourself around, but get onto your hip. I'm going to swing me around so I'm not facing away from you. Grab hold of the top leg, pull it behind you, and then push down. You want to feel that stretch go into the arm as much as the thigh, and then extend it up and flex and point the foot. Circle the ankle and reverse the circle. As you bend your knee, bring both knees in front of you and just open the arm behind you with the palm up. And then just listen to your shoulder. Some of you may have some injuries and not a lot of range, but just like the hip, if we don't move it, we lose the ability to move it. So find what you can out of that shoulder. And then open up your chest and let everything fall open to the ceiling. Oh, that feels so good. As you come up now, push yourself up to seated. Bring both feet to the floor. And then lift your hips up. As you bend your knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bring your arms up above your head. Grab hold of your hands and reach up. And then over to the side. Circle forward. Around to the other side and up. Over to the left side. Drop forward. Come around and come up. Open those arms, take a big deep breath in. Thanks for joining me today. Check out Fitness with Jenn Allen for lots of other classes. Again, thank you for your love and for your support. Appreciate you so much. Have a great day.